was your multi-timbral.
Bobby, partials work.
They do. Yes, it was worth it bringing it up here.
Yay!
Yeah, we did something we accomplished
We
something
did
constructive. No, we didn't just play games and that's awesome. Okay.
Hooray.
So if that's Bink
I was looking for there was a video that had a bunch of warm synth sounds coming from this thing.
Oh, this is a number pad?
And I was like, oh, how do I get those? Then there's those value things where you can scroll them and it messes with numbers sometimes.
Oh. Value.
Sometimes.
Value. Okay, how do I... Oh. This is amazing.
What exactly is it that you're finding? Can you explain to me what's going on?
No. That's what's amazing about it. I would set my split point. So it wouldn't be this key anymore. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay.
You said that there was a module that sits on top of this diagram?
Oh yeah, programming thing.
Oh.
A bunch of switches and such. Metronome. Does this really have a metronome?
No idea. MRE stereo rack monitor.
By Fostix. A rack is 1U. That's 1 unit of space.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
And so
19 inches, right?
this has 19 inches this way.
Right.
But then this way, it's 1 unit.
Yes.
So this is 1U. This is 2U because it takes up 2 spaces.
Right.
And isn't that the most convenient thing?
That is pretty cool.
A 1U speaker. It's like all I need to do is reach over there and I've got it. I don't have to turn on that and this and that. Boom, baby. It's so awesome. I would buy 2 of them just because I like it so much. Stop. Okay. Awesome. Now,
I think the first thing I would do if I was to like have the space and like move out and have space in the house would be like a rack unit. Just have everything be rack.
Okay, that's the split one. I need to find a way to get back to home base. Woo! 1/16. Right. So we get to choose which part is MIDI channel 1. So, like, what happens if we...
Maybe it's a reference to the
partial. This should have 8 parts, right? Or is it 16 parts? Let's see. All of them on their own MIDI channels. That's crazy. Okay, part 7, and then part 8, and then part R.
Is there more after that?
R channel is part receive. So you're receiving MIDI into here through MIDI channel 10.
Okay.
And then you're transmitting, because R is receive and T is transmit.
Yeah.
So...
A11. That means transmitting the A11 sound, the sound you've saved as A11. I'm assuming. Do you just send that through MIDI out?
MIDI exclusive. There's timbre dump. Oh my gosh. That's for the lower and for the upper. That's transmit. Okay, so we have a split. We can definitely do splits, of course.
I figured out how to do split or
so
dual.
this is your upper and this is your lower. So if you want to play on your module for the channel 1 and then channel 2.
Okay.
But if your rack mount synthesizer was set to channel 3 and 4, of course you need to go in here and switch that. You get on the same channel. And then it loops around. Yeah, okay. So we're back to the right. And then what if we exit? Oh, we're back to home base. Okay.
Interesting.
So this is part 2. Oh, AB? Is that?
I don't know.
It might be a comparison thing. So AB makes that thing blink. Oh!
What?
Okay. So this is, let's choose something distinctive.
The 4 was distinct to me.
So that is up here. But if we press B, then... Okay, that did not behave how I thought it would. I thought I'd be changing the B side. I would assume that I would be changing the bass part.
This is the bass. Maybe this is B. A and B, left and right. I don't know. That seems inconvenient.
That's a good point. Maybe it is.
It is yet to trigger number 4. Whoa. Yeah, I could use this sound. This sound right here,
Right. You have to
I'd
something
love
to solo over, and then you just find the chords. But I would like to get out of split mode.
Yeah. Okay, so I had figured
one sound for the whole thing.
I had figured out how to do that before. It had something to do with going into performance mode and then trying to find... There was a mode where you could go split, dual, or whole.
Oh, okay.
And whole would be the same sound on both sides, and dual would be both sounds on both sides, and split would be what we have right now. And I thought it was through performance mode. I know it was through performance mode. I just don't remember what the navigation method was to get there.
Do we just enter? Or?
I don't know. Might be card not ready. Yeah. So this is probably accessing the banks. So that's rhythm. I think it was on rhythm actually. So we go performance rhythm, and then okay. So now we have strange. We're still on split though.
Well, we put fantasy down here.
Intriguing. I'm trying to remember how I
Do we
this.
start?
Oh, pattern play beat 11 or beat
You have a dedicated drum track and then you can play along to it?
Yeah.
This is an amazing keyboard.
Huh.
I mean, if we could just figure out a little bit more, I mean, this...
Maybe I wouldn't need to sell it.
It's almost usable. And the keys aren't bad. They have a good resistance. They have a good getting back up.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly playable keys.
Also, that pitch
Alright.
shifter is a full octave shifter.
There should be a way to program that.
Yeah, I couldn't find one, but yeah. I downloaded the manual off of the internet, but it was like 240 pages or something.
Right. Well, you can't go into a manual. You have to
Find a video.
find something that you want to resolve and learn about, and then you go to the page,
Right.
table of contents. So you have to go in there with a purpose.
Yeah. Okay. How did I get it out of split mode? I remember the menu. I just don't remember how I got there. It had something to do with mainly using this menu. I think it was... Wait a minute. Hold on. I think it was edit? No. No. Hold on.
Compare such a silly, worthless function. It could be right.
Data transfer? No, there's no card. There's no card. So...
And all the buttons seem to work.
I don't remember.
It just go to where...
It was in performance mode.
We're selecting... Oh, wait. If we're selecting drums... Okay. Reggae.
Oh! Intriguing.
Okay.
Hilarious.
17. How many of these are there? So it blinks when it's ready to cue it up, but it doesn't actually switch the beat until it gets onto the 1 of the 1, 2, 3, 4 again.
Right.
But it's all 4/4. Like, what if you wanted 3/4?
I have no idea.
That's so retro. Imagine drums coming from an old machine like this.
Yeah.
Like, you could put it through some sort of like...
Sounds so modern and so like cool for like 88 to... Was this is made from 88 to 92?
I think it's a ROMpler. With like with this. It's like a workstation with all the sounds in it, like pianos and drums and congos, and then you can... It's like this extra section where you can program your own synth parts. But like fantasy and glasses and those sounds, they're all like general MIDI. User patterns. So you have to wait.
Still
You can program your own patterns in here.
Your own drums?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool. If you remember where all the sounds are.
Well, we have to get good at navigating. Like, I'm on bank 14. And then...
Which is controlled by the partials or the... banks. Okay, so you're on... So there's 16 banks you found?
So if this is 11, and then this is 18, of bank through 11, bank through 1 through 8, and we go to bank...
I'm also intrigued by how
88?
there's 8 different reverbs.
But there's no 0. Like, how do I just...
How do you stop it?
I want to go to, like, bank 1.
Oh, so P1? On the
But
readout?
this is bank 1. Okay, so that confused me, because usually there's a bank 0.
Why would there be a bank
the,
0?
It's not bank 20s. Well, it is bank the 20s, and then this bank will have the 30s patterns in them. Or sometimes it won't. Like this button doesn't work, and then this button doesn't change anything. But there should be banks here.
Like, oh, so like, maybe the buttons are really... Oh, I see. So the buttons are really finicky. But this 2 button isn't doing anything, but the 1 does. So it goes from 41, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Well, then where would 49 be, I wonder?
Well, that's it. It completes the bank. So there's no fun 9. It would go to the next bank, and then it would start from the 1 again.
Which would be 5.
Right.
Okay.
But getting out of... going back to synth mode. Okay. And
maybe it wasn't synth mode where the whole mode was found.
How about going into here and exit?
It was a YouTube video I watched from like 2007 that explained this. Initial patch. I keep seeing that. Wait a minute. Yeah, look. Split C4. If you can change that somehow. So it's like... Yeah, here's the split thing again where we change.
Well, that tells me, yeah, what...
So if we edit it... Oh, wait! I think I remember now. Tone. Lower. Common? I don't remember what all this meant. This was a part to get to the dual split whole thing. I remember it. I just don't...
Oh, man. That's the, That might be TA. Virtual.
Was it this button? No.
Common, though, I think would happen if we, like, enter it. Or, select parameter.
Wait a minute, hold on. This is lit up. Do you have to hit one of these? Oh! It's applying partials to the parameter?
Partial select, partial mute, part 1. Oh, wow.
So what does this mean?
I'm adding more sounds to the lower. Down there's nothing. So there's that, and then there's that.
Oh, so this controls lower and this controls upper?
Yes. At least in this. So the lower can have 4 patches layered on it, and the upper can have these 4 patches layered. So if I turn these on, if this button works. If this button doesn't work, man, we're screwed. And there's no future in this at all.
Yeah, 2 wasn't... Maybe it just...
I'm trying to get
Oh, there we go. I got to turn it on. Funny pressure sensor.
But I only seem to be controlling the lower parts.
Now it sounds like Christmas time over there. I remember this menu, I just could never find a way to navigate out of it.
Yeah.
I would just eventually kept hitting exit because I got so frustrated with it.
That's a cool way of doing it, but... Okay, how do we exit? How do we get out? Okay, there's that.
So now we're back to...
Performance. Multi-Timbral.
Whoa. And the problem with all this is that none of this is going to save when you turn it off. And I have to figure out how to get all
I
this
didn't program this sound.
Yeah, you did. Remember with the soundtrack thing? We had it saved.
Well, it's a preset in here. It remembers some things.
Yeah, but I have to navigate it and then reapply the splits to it when it's all, like, turned on again. Because it doesn't save
Are you sure?
it. Yeah, I found...
It's got a new battery.
And it's the card. There's a card that you can put in, from what I found online, that saves all the stuff you do, like if you're saving
But that's like
programming.
extra stuff.
Yeah, but like if you have a preset that you like so much that you want it to go back to like every single time you turn it on, then you would put the card in.
Oh, wait a second. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the question is, do you still hear the first note we played? How much polyphony does this have? How many notes can you play at the same time?
Well, hit the first note again. I hear a change, but it's so weird. Here, I'm taking my... Is this only 6 voices? Because there was like... You had 4, I had 3. I couldn't hear the first note.
We'd know it if we played that one.
Oh?
It's 6 voices. As soon as you press the 7th voice, it takes away from the first one.
Oh, okay. Huh. Maybe this one's 6 voice too.
Oh, okay. Well, that answers my question.
PCM?
Yeah, there's PCM sounds in here.
What does that mean?
It's like a collection of standard sounds.
Oh.
Rinky-dink pianos and all that. And harps and the fancy and the soundtrack stuff. Really? Why? Okay.
I'm glad the partials work. Yeah, stupid 2 button.
No, 2 button. You're supposed to change to something.
Maybe we should open it up again and see if we can fix that. Probably not. The tone kind of reminds me of a Commander Keen thing. Sounds like something I'd hear in like Commander 5 or 6.
That's the cool part. So when you have stacked sounds, and then the longer you hold the key, more those sounds like
that is cool.
Introduce themselves. Well, it sounds like it has effects, but I see no way to edit effects. It must be built into the sound. I want to know what's on 2. Pressure, either side, upper, lower, middle, slightly.
With a hammer. What had I done to get this thing to work earlier?
Well, that did it.
Oh, I just hit this bank instead, so now we're on new sounds. What the heck? Oh wait, hang on. Hit the bank 1, and then go here. And now we're on glasses again. And now we're on soundtrack again.
Pretty good sounds, right?
So then if we go to bank 5 and then hit 6. Interesting. And with the harshest picking sound I've ever heard. Huh. Oh, what's on number 2? Wait a minute. Can't you just mess with the value of it by going... Oh, you can't. Wait, what does that mean? Is that taking us to... I hit lower and upper. What does that do?
Okay, sweet.
What?
Oh, okay. So this isn't arrows anymore. This is this.
Lower and upper.
Okay, that's how you switch sounds. So on the lower, but then up here, these same buttons.
Oh. But that's only after you enter the banks. I see. And so now it's lighting up P1 and P2 because P1 is lower and P1 is upper now. Interesting.
Well, yes, kind of. But actually, when I hit one key, it should play... I should be able to stack a whole bunch, then a bunch of them light up. But that would be... I am in multi-timbral mode.
So what happens if we go to performance mode?
That's more like... Performance mode? There's like a set list. It's like scrolling through, like you're playing a song and there's 50 changes to your sound. And you got to do it quickly. So you put it into performance mode and you have all the patches lined up.
Oh.
You had the piano part at the beginning, and then you have to switch to the big synthesizer thing. Performance mode, these probably all become like patches instead of...
banks.
Yeah, of sounds. It's like your sounds. And probably it has your drum loops, like all the data all collected into one patch and ready to be accessed with the press of a button.
I see.
Okay, so all we have to do now is figure out how to get rid of...
Split? Because that was the original mission, was
Split.
to figure out, how to get out of split. Which is something I did figure out, and then I forgot. That was the one thing I could do with this thing, was to get it out of split mode. Oh! So if you memorized which banks have which sounds, this is just how to program upper and lower. Oh! I understand now. Okay.
But then how do we get to home base?
You just exit out of everything? A reset? I think this is become home base. I think this is the new home base.
I just want to see what the name of the patches are, because as soon as we have the fretless sound is up here, and I want to put the fretless down here, I see that is
B47.
B47. So I go over here, and I go
4 and then 7.
But how do I switch it? 4 and then 7. And then we would go back to say edit and then exit, and then we're back here.
That doesn't sound like the fretless sound. And neither does that.
And then... Because in this split, there's also an octave shift upwards. Oh!
Such a mess. So if you then so you could saves at least when you switch between performance and multi-timbral. Something tells me that I was hitting multiple buttons at once in order to get into the... Oh, it doesn't do anything anymore.
This screen is pretty cool, though.
I guess so.
Edit. Let's say these buttons, no. This one, tone.
There's parameter selection again.
Right, and the display would scroll through that, so exit there. So edit timbre. It would be, let's say, enter here. Or... Ooh.
Wait a minute, this looks familiar.
Blender range. That's awesome.
This looks very familiar. So is that 2 semitones or whole tones? Oh, semitones. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, because we're just programming for upper right now. Lower has yet to be programmed. This isn't universal.
It's like, I should be able to switch.
Hi,
hello, Baphomet.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
We are?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me.
Oh. I thought it was obvious.
I'm kidding. It's okay. The key shift. Oh, what? Okay.
Wait, that was
Exit,
that was a
exit,
familiar
and so
menu. That's where the split mode was.
lower, and then edit this, and then go to, was it timbre, and then display,
Yeah,
and then.
that's the bender range. That's fine too. That's
But the key shift was still. I'm still programming the top.
What?
How I programmed the bottom? I had the bottom selected.
I don't understand. This is ridiculous.
How come it doesn't go up?
Because it was B31 and not A31, right? So maybe it had to be A31 instead. So change the value. From... What?
Oh, rhythm. Oh, there's rhythm parts.
Oh,
This is all baked into the patch?
I guess so. What? But that's completely unrelated.
Wait. No. Go back. I want... Yeah, this. No. Okay. And then value. Yes, this is it. We could just go to explore all the patches this way.
Oh.
Because I'm controlling the upper part, right? But with A. But I can go, everything is stored numerically, and there's no zero. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Huh.
How about for church? That's not music.
Just don't fall into the split key. That's awfully nice. Is that the split key? Okay. So it's edit, select timbre, move to the numbers, and then, okay. Polyphonic trombones.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be able to play a chord.
That's the highest tuba I've ever heard in my life. I guess it's meant for the lower side.
Sounds honestly haven't changed much. I mean, there's sounds in there that there's a new keyboard and.
Which one?
Actually, all of them.
This one?
All of them can do all these sounds.
Oh.
Every one of them. It's only the synthesizer that can only use synth sounds.
So which ones are these again? This is the Legend 70s Viscount, whatever this is. And then this is the new
Yes,
compact.
it's actually called, it's pronounced Viscount.
Oh,
so
Viscount. Okay.
Yeah, the S is silent. In the, I don't know where it says Viscount on this thing, but... Yeah.
I've seen it in your video titles. So it's the Viscount on the bottom, the Numa Compact 2X Studio Logic here in the middle, and then this top one is whatever the heck this thing is.
My little green Frankenstein monster.
Yeah, and then this module is a
Oh, that's
something or
it.
other. What?
Only 64 sounds?
For the upper?
Okay, so let's see. The top is harmonica and bottom is acoustic piano. So if we go back here and then we flick the value to B, we're now on the lower. So this...
Oh, so that just changes the lettering.
So we're on the
B.
lower. So let's go over here and now let's go back to our patches.
64.
What? Jungle Tune?
Huh.
And this is fantasy? Lower has different sounds then. Why?
Maybe. Oh, I think it's because it's in split mode. If we take it out of split mode and go to whole mode, it might actually...
Where did everybody go?
They all went on a hike with
Dad.
Dad.
A bunch of them on a hike, but there's still some stragglers around. Wow. Like Patrick and Zachary, I think?
Yeah. I think they might be in the Lego room. If we take it out of split mode, we might have new sounds, or maybe more sounds, like more than 64. I remember that one.
Oh, why is there... Oh, that's crazy. Oh, yes.
Ooh! Wait, you're in B, right?
Yes.
Hang on, hit the lower keys then. Wait. So you're still in upper. You're not in the lower. You're not in B.
So that's A, B, and is not the upper and lower. So that's out there. So I have 64 tones for A, but there's 64 more tones that I can choose from B. So
are there more in R and I as well?
Check. But these sounds are like... Yes. This is
Yes.
Speak a square kind of hollow sound. Synthesizer bass. It'll sound better in the lower registers. They always do. Okay, so that's where the electric guitars are hidden. Okay,
yeah. Huh.
What? Oh, yes. Low timpani. They're so good. Low timpani. It's a pitched percussion.
Pitched percussion. Seems weird.
You can do some Honor of a Lonely Heart with that. Oh no, jam. Okay, somebody got a little bit...
carried away.
Okay, sound effects for your videos. I don't know what insect that is.
Oh, wait.
So
you have to turn
64.
the tempo down, huh? Interesting. So then how do we get it out of
maybe.
split mode so that it can apply for the entire keyboard? Because that would be the most practical.
And now we'll go up here, and then we'll see.
Oh, you're still in the letter selection.
Oh, I am. Oh my. Why would they choose the letter I?
Well, that's all the same sounds as B. Maybe this is for you to create your own sounds.
But that would be U for user.
Had that not
you
been...
might be right. I might be like the initialized bank.
And then R would be...
What would R be?
I don't even know what the heck R would be.
So let's go back to R. So we will go here, and then up here, and then we will go over here. What? So this is your rhythm sounds.
Oh, okay. So A and B for different synth sounds, and these are specifically just drum sounds and whatnot.
Not assigned to a key. And it seems like any key will do the same pitch.
Where?
Doesn't quite tell me what.
I do not understand the purpose of having all of the rhythm sounds in here. It feels like we've entered developer mode.
But this is how they make drum tracks. Because it's multi-timbral, it can play multiple patches. So they choose 8 patches from all of these, and then they sequence round robin through them to make it sound like a drum kit is playing on the rhythm. Ooh, I can turn it off. Neat. Might have to do that.
Intriguing.
Okay. What else is there? There's R, I, B, and A. I being a duplicate of B. Oh, awesome. Okay. We know stuff. Okay, now, tone select. How do we get out of tone select? We would have to exit. Right, because then that's
Select
that.
tone.
But that's not... Okay, so... It's timbre. It's timbre then goes to
I don't remember
select.
timbre being the one that was there
because
before.
Tone will do all that common stuff and all that stuff.
Yeah, but this is where you would go to switch it out of split, whole, and dual mode.
Okay.
I remember that.
Okay, but what do we...
I don't know. I think it had something to do with... Oh, wait. Oh, these are all just settings for the banks, aren't they? Oh.
Well, setting for the effects and whatnot, but
Oh no, you've set
I
them.
mean, it's for a specific sound. Oh, structure.
Structure 1 and 2. Wait.
Ooh.
Mess with the value. No, it's not the.
No sustain. Almost sustain.
I'm confused. This looks familiar.
Structure 13. Wait, no, leave it at 6, I guess. Nah.
Yoy.
Okay, so we know that A and B, right?
Uh-huh.
So, we know, like, 1-1 everything is the first, is the acoustic piano. And the highest you can go should be, like, technically 64. But I guess you can, I don't know. But let's see. And then we switch back. And then we, on here. What is the point of changing A and B if A and B changes what B is?
I have no idea. What happens if we do this? I feel like this doesn't make any sense. If we go here and just go to tone, upper, no, get me out of here. Okay, so exit. If we're in performance mode, we go to patch. Key mode! Split! Okay. Dual, hold. Now everything is the same. It was in performance mode.
Oh, okay.
So now if we hit exit, now everything's...
This is multi-timbral.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. So you're saying that the edit will go into that, but if we're here and we go into edit...
It's patch. You hit the lower button.
It is patch, isn't it? So
yeah, so if you...
That's timbre.
Yeah.
Okay.
Patch, lower, split, dual, hold.
That's the first thing we get. Okay, so...
No. Value is the value.
Well, yes, but like, is there more in here?
I don't know.
Dual would be cool. Dual would be pretty cool.
Yes, it would.
Because I mean, there's probably no reason for whole. I mean, dual is where it's at. Dual's the bomb.
Yeah. If it sounds like that, then yeah, definitely. But then why split C4? This is A43 patch, or A13 patch.
That should be...
But A11 is now back at split C4. That's the weirdest thing, it just doesn't save.
We are back in split, okay. How do we get it to stay? Maybe we need to enter, right?
Okay.
So, split, dual, enter. Accept. Patch name?
I don't know.
I'm in dual now.
Yeah, but you can't get it to stick. That's the weird thing. Because if you exit, it just messes with it.
Right. As soon as I press this, we're back into split mode because I'm recalling patches.
Yeah.
And patches, the setting for dual and split is saved within the patch.
Right. Maybe this is where the card comes in? I don't even know.
What if I switched out of this and then exit and then went back to this? Would I be...
No, it's still split. I don't know how to get it to unsplit in Multi-Timbral.
Right. Okay, what do we do? How do we make it save?
I don't know.
Enter
Maybe the enter key is broken like the 2 key.
Right, so...
Data transfer? No, that would just go to the card.
That is just written down. It's terrible. Do we edit again?
MIDI compare? Compare? I don't know. This point is where I just hit all the buttons and hit ROMpler and just see what happens. What's with the rhythm thing, too? Oh yeah, rhythm is where the drums are.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. So then...
Do you know what's happening there? I'm still in dual mode.
Yeah. Oh, so you're
I'm
shifting one part and then the other part.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
controlling two at the same time.
So you could change the bender range for one sound and not the other.
Right, so... How about let's make this...
Ah.
I can't hear it. What if we made it like really bad sound, like a 13?
I can almost hear it. Now I'm not hearing it.
How about a little bit lower for both, like...
Not hearing what I'm supposed to be hearing. I feel like I'm supposed to be hearing something a little bleaker. Isn't that second sound the... So we got piano and what, fantasy layered on top of each other?
Something like that, yeah. That's so cool. You can sus, like...
Yes, but how do you get it to
need a
save?
big workstation keyboard that you go into all these big menus on your color touch screen and then find out how to have individual bend. There's keyboards now that don't have functions like that. Individual bending for like it's a global setting that just applies to every sound.
Oh.
Fine tuning key shift. Okay, we went through that.
Upper tone select.
Right. So let's.
But if we're in
go
dual mode, then
to
what does this mean?
To something awesome. Into B, because B had awesome stuff. So
Yeah.
we put in.
That was the synth lead.
Yeah.
Synth lead
synth
1.
lead 1 there. And then in the lower, we will go with this over here and put it up to B. And then come back here and then put it up to synth lead
Synth bass, no?
3.
Okay.
And then we got both synths combined.
Split point. Wait, but now we're at split point. Key mode dual. So then play it now and see what happens. And on the lower keys too?
I can definitely hear it. One of the synth noises stops bending about right here, and then the other one keeps going.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I think I hear it too. Huh.
Yeah, that's one way to. Oh! What if we bring that down, and then what about this patch name? Does that mean we would save it? How do you save? You go right.
Maybe. Maybe hit right? I don't know. Because you can use the value thing, I know. Whoa.
You're writing an I.
Initial? Maybe I means what you think is you, user.
How do we change what's blinking?
I don't know.
Is it? No. How about these then? If it's A and then like this, and then right.
Are you
again.
overwriting?
I'm gonna find out. And I'm gonna factory restore reset. And then enter maybe. Turn protect off once.
Right? Wait, this might mean you're overwriting a sound.
Well, too bad.
Oh, the options are either right or
right.
exit.
And
And then what, exit?
then
Enter.
complete.
IB18 dual. And so now if we swap around and move around between the patches, This.
Okay. Am I still programming or?
I don't think so. So if we go back here to split 4, dual, and then you hit AB again, and you go here. It's one of those weird split things. Come back here. Wait, what?
So we just programmed our own patch?
Yeah, we did.
And then initialize patch. Oh, we should have saved it over these. These didn't even have. Well, maybe, I don't know. So now, okay. Well,
now
should we turn it off?
See if it's saved while we turn it off? Yeah, sure. Huh. Roland D-10 AL6.
I mean, there you go.
Well, I'll be damned. You can save it without the card.
Yeah, so you would go. I mean, it still remembers we're in performance mode too, so.
So maybe if we get out of
Edit
performance
into
mode
here
and go back into
and go into
multi-timbral?
The patch. Oh, man.
Huh.
You could just. Yeah, go with whatever sound you want, and you can kind of audition them here.
Here's your birds. Ooh.
And if you wanted to, you could go to this one.
Tone balance? Oh. So it phases between one or the other. Fantasy. And then you bring in synth lead.
But a fantasy, if you only wanted as a.
As a little shimmer effect.
Yeah, you would bias it towards one or the other.
Yeah, oh, that sounds beautiful. Huh.
Sweet.
But then it won't save the stuff you just did unless you, rewrite the patch?
You have to write it over again.
Oh.
So let's do it.
Okay.
Right to there.
Right over it.
And
Okay.
Then would we press enter?
I think it was right again. Yeah. And then hit right again.
Right.
And then enter again.
Or is it right again?
I think it was enter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Complete. So it hits right enter, and then it's saved.
Now it's fantasy and synth.
Yeah. With synth
Then-
being above fantasy.
Something and then go back to here.
Now switch back to multi-timbral and then go back. So what happens if you switch it to multi-timbral, turn it off? If you go to multi-timbral, turn the whole thing off,
Okay.
then turn it back on and switch it back to performance mode. Just to make absolutely certain. Wow. Okay.
Sweet.
So it does work.
Yeah.
It's just a bit
And there's a-
convoluted.
There's like a lot of things. Well, no. We know how to navigate. We know which buttons are finicky. We can layer 2 sounds. We should be able to do more, but that's a start.
I guess that's where the programming tool would come in and help add on other things, or would it just make the readout easier to read?
Well, we should take a look at what kind of controls the programming thing gives us. There's probably nothing useful that we've been. No. Roland? What's it called?
It's a D10. You said that the programming tool on the phone. You said that was a programming tool as a little assist for it. It's like a.
There you go.
Yeah. See, the thing is that I couldn't sell it if I wanted to because there's so many listings of it on eBay and Reverb, especially that
Oh no!
if those aren't being bought.
Only Well, look, there's someone in the cart there. Someone's gonna buy this thing. It's awesome. Why?
This was given to us by Dad's choir director, who just had it in his closet and was trying to get rid of it.
Oh, that's somebody who booted past. Amazing. Okay.
What was the accompanier? You said to me... Was it over Discord? Or was it on the phone? Was it the P10? I don't... PG. Yeah, the PG10. I remember now. So what exactly would this do?
It brings all the edit stuff up to this here level. Like we saw the common and this stuff. Like you just go to it right away instead of having to page over to where the frequency and all this stuff was. We saw this stuff.
So it bypasses the readout we have right here and just gives us a better one that's easier to use?
It's just quicker. It's just a shortcut thing.
Oh, I see.
But these sliders here, that kind of 8 sounds at once, and you control each one of their volumes.
Oh.
And then in the back, it's just
It's the same
power
controls.
it on, and then you get the cable. That's easy.
This MIDI.
I have something for this, and then you would. Yeah, just get a bunch of MIDI cables, hook it into the out, and then the parameter to the whatever. The parameter in, so maybe the out from the keyboard into here. But then this sends MIDI out, so then you would put the MIDI out to the in to the keyboard. And yeah, it's in the Netherlands right now.
Huh.
So you would then say maybe take Roland D-10. Let's see how many of them. See, there's more.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Is this one in Japan? Yeah, it's in Japan.
That's very expensive.
Oh, I remember this one. The big gray one.
What the heck? PG 800.
So awesome.
Oh, somebody's selling that in a bundle. Okay. Bundle sales are funny.
Wait, with Roland? What else does it have?
The JX03?
Oh yeah, you've seen me use boutiques before. Tiny little things.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, but like none of them is the. Yeah, this is like the only one. And it's no wonder it's rare.
Huh.
And then we would go on to
eBay.
Yeah.
Oh, you use Brave as a browser. Okay, I use Opera.
Opera. Brave browser's the way to go, man.
I've heard it's either Brave or Opera, and I use Opera. Not that it matters, because my computer's gonna die in a month.
See, this is Las Vegas, Nevada, and there's one right here. And it's in better condition than the one in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and for much cheaper.
Look at this.
$600. If only I had $600.
I know. I'm certainly not going to buy this because, wow, because this is unbeatable. Like,
yeah,
I can't upgrade it.
Yeah,
this has no place. Like,
have you finally reached the peak?
Yeah, I haven't bought another. What's the point?
The last thing you bought was this thing, right? If I remember right from your YouTube videos, because you took the Crewmore 7 out and then, well, it sits right there.
This one I think is the most new.
This one? Is this? And this one's the. Oh, this is the new compact.
I just use it as a controller.
MIDI controller?
Yeah, it's only a couple hundred.
Ooh, nice bouncy keys too.
Ah, that's what I like because this controls that.
Oh,
right.
Huh.
This is the organ that controls itself, the piano that controls itself. But this thing has built-in sounds. But why would I use them?
When you can have better sounds.
This to control that, and then this lower section to control this synthesizer right here. That's why I have this. This is the organ. Not only an organ, it's a mono synth right here.
Ooh.
But there's a polysynth for this right here. Oh, it is the best. Like there's nobody, anything that's better than this.
Can you fire it up and show me how it sounds?
Incredible sounds.
Yeah.
Your brain would melt. Look.
I'm sure. More so than the dime bag thing. Those crazy guitar sounds. What the heck? That's a lot of bubble wrap.